Good morning. Hey, welcome to part 4 in our series titled Conversations. Glad you could join me this morning. As you can tell, I'm coming to you from the house today. Got some stuff to take care of, so not in the office this morning. But man, I got a good one today. On Tuesday, we covered the 5 aspects of conversations, and one of those conversations, in the very first one, was to ask questions and find out what a person knows about whatever the topic is you're talking about. Now, this might sound like a general, yeah, that makes sense. But I want to throw something at you. Did you know that in the New Testament, Jesus asked about, in the writings of the New Testament, okay, now not in his whole life, but in the writings about in the New Testament, Jesus asked about 183 questions. In just those short books, he asked 183 questions. Now, do you know how many of those he actually answered? He directly answered 3. 3. He was asked 183 questions and he only directly answered 3 of them. That means 180 of them he responded with another question. He answered the question with a question. And you might be thinking, why does Jesus do this? Why does he do that? Well, it makes people think. Right, it does. But here's how. Dr. David Rock, who was the founder of the Neuro Leadership Group, does a lot of brain studies and things like this. They did a study on how people respond to advice. And how people respond when they're talking to other people. Easiest way to put it. And I want to share what they found. They found that when a person is offered advice or is shared an opinion from another person, their brain immediately interprets that as a threat to their own ideas. Your brain automatically goes, beware, that's not ours, that's somebody else's, beware. However, when you're asked a question, it's completely opposite. When you're asked a question, the brain thinks of a question as a reward. Like, ooh, they want to know my side. They want to know more. I get to prove myself right. I get to express this. Why do you think Jesus constantly asked questions? He knew that people would respond in a way that wanted them to know more, that they wanted to know more, they would want to achieve more. So he would ask questions. In Proverbs 18:2, it says, fools have no interest in understanding. They only want to air their own opinions. Jesus was no fool. He constantly asked questions, never stopped asking questions. It's estimated that Jesus asked roughly 300 questions in the New Testament, just in the writings alone. And almost every time Jesus asked a question, he was trying to get someone to grow spiritually. That's the whole point of Christians and conversations with non-believers and things like this, is to help them grow spiritually, to help them get to that place that they want to be or they need to be, or that they're trying to achieve. But if you go spouting your opinion and spouting you should do this and you should do that, their brain is immediately going to go, not my idea, stop, we're not going to do that. No. Jesus knew that. That's why he asked so many questions. In Matthew 7, turn over to this. In Matthew 7, verses 7 and 8, Jesus Christ says this. He says, keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will open to you. For everyone who asks receives. Everyone who seeks finds. And to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened. Now, Jesus is specifically talking about effective prayer here in your prayer life, in your spiritual prayer life. But I think this is 100% effective in your conversations. Keep on asking. Keep on. You will receive. Why do I think that? 1 Thessalonians 5:17 tells us to never stop praying. Pray continually. Pray in everything we do. Be joyful and pray. I can pray and have a conversation at the same time. Prayer is a conversation with God, so never stop asking. Always be praying. See what I'm saying? To me, it just kind of rolls together. That's in my brain. Maybe it doesn't in yours. So, questions. Open the brain up. The synapses stop popping and firing, and here they go. And that's what we want when we're in conversations. We don't want to close off a conversation and make it one-sided. We want to open it up. We want people to be going and talking and firing. Ask questions. It's that simple. So my daily drink today is this. It's easier and faster to tell people what you think they need to know. No doubt. But if you make the switch from instructor to inquirer, right? From instructor to inquirer, you'll notice that your conversations evolve into spiritual growth for both you and the person you're talking to. That's my daily drink for today. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow.